Hey everyone, it's Andrew and this is my iPhone 14 Pro setup for daily use. It took some time to get it just right, but I finally have it just the way I want it. I'll be sharing what wallpapers I use, what widgets I have, my app icons, the app selection I chose for my home screen, and any extra customizations I may have. Some of this was inspired from other setups I've seen with my own twist on it. Also, links in the video will be provided to you in the description. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel for tech-related videos. Alright, let's talk wallpapers. Recently, I launched my first ever wallpaper pack called Open Air. Open Air is a pack of 14 clean, minimal wallpapers inspired by the great outdoors of North Carolina. I recently went on a trip there, and for me personally, there's nothing quite like being in the mountain air. In addition to the 14 wallpapers, you also get slightly altered versions of each wallpaper that will allow you to hide the iOS dock on the home screen of your iPhone. In this video, I'm using Vivid for my light mode setup, and for my dark mode theme, I'm using Fog. On my lock screen, for the light mode setup, I have the date and weather at the top, and for the time, I'm using this font in white. For my dark mode lock screen, it's just the date and time. This is my home screen, and in order to get it this way, I had to make a variation of the Vivid wallpaper. I'm using a few different widgets here at the top. I really like the clean minimal clock, date, and calendar week setup. It's a smart stack widget, and I have podcasts, weather, and maps from the stock Apple widgets. The app icon pack I am using is Sam Beckman's icon pack, which is beautiful. It's called Vibrant, and there's about 250 icons to choose from, and they all just look so good. The apps I have are Messages, Apple Mail, Apple Music, Twitter, Apple Wallet, Safari, YouTube, and YouTube Studio. Something I really like too is that you can customize the icons to not display the name. To me, this just looks better. I also set blank app icons around the apps that I use so that they'd be centered, and I think it looks perfect. I also use search a lot for other apps, and I personally find the app library very useful. Something I almost forgot to mention is this section right here. I have a Bible app widget, some Siri suggested apps, and my battery percentages on my other devices. And this is what my control center looks like. I actually used it quite a bit as well. I also have the wallpaper set up so the dock doesn't show. At this point, it's something Apple should just make optional. And I think without the dock, it just looks a lot cleaner, and you're getting almost more of an Android setup vibe to this iOS home screen. And here's my dark mode setup. I use it as a focus mode, and it's really easy to switch between my light and dark mode themes, and iOS 16 makes this really easy to set it up like this. If I go into my focus mode settings and select dark mode, this is how I have it set up. I don't have anything configured for people or apps. I have my lock screen set up for my fog wallpaper, and I have this homepage selected. The only other thing I have to make sure is that I select dark mode. If I don't select that, then the dock is going to show up. I use the Clear Spaces app to give a blank widget up at the top, and I'm using this widget by Edouard B52. It's just a really clean widget, and I've added touch options to the date, so when I click it, the calendar app opens up, and if I click on the weather app opens up. And there's some other weather information there. I also have here Twitter, YouTube Studio, and Messages. My goal was to make a setup that I don't want to change every day, and I also wanted to have two themes to switch back and forth if I got bored with one or the other. So that's it, that's my setup, and I hope to have it for quite some time. I really wish YouTube would let you comment with pictures, because I'd love to see your setups. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you would like for a full, much longer video going through how I did each customization, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.